Hello and welcome to Second Meadow. We are extremely apologetic for the technical issues that we have had tonight, and we are sorry that you have not been able to view the game up until now. Anyway, how have you viewed the game so far, Gus, Devlin?
Well, Leighton seemed to be the stronger side into the second half as we approach the hour mark, but you still feel that Biggleswade can maybe obviously try and win this game, but it would be considered against the run of play.
Yeah, it would, and of course the score now is still Biggleswade United 1, Leighton Town 1, as the free kick is whipped in by the Leighton Town player, and they've got a throw in just inside the Biggleswade United half. It looks as though James Towell is about to take this throw in. And it's played forward, whipped into the Biggleswade United box, quite dangerously, but it's cleared. And the danger is averted for now.
This is a good spell. This is a really good spell for Leighton Town. They're getting on the ball a lot. Biggleswade need to get on the ball. They look penned in their 18-yard line as they're looking dangerous down this left-hand side. Another throw.
Of course they are, and of course Biggleswade only one win in 5, not coming into the game with a huge amount of momentum, as Leighton Town here have a corner which Biggleswade United will have to defend properly. What are you thinking for this corner, Gus? Do you think a in-swinger?
Well, it's obviously dangerous, but if you can get it into that corridor of uncertainty...
And he has got in, and it's headed over. But that's a let-off for Biggleswade United, because that's point-blank range, and perhaps the Leighton Town player should have scored.
That is a big chance. The warning signs have been there for Biggleswade for 20-30 minutes, so they just need to get on the ball. If they can get on the ball, and they can stamp their authority on this game, then maybe they can look to score a few goals and win there.
With 58 minutes gone here, just over half an hour left of the game, as Jaden Irish commits a foul just inside the Biggleswade United half, much to the annoyance of the Biggleswade United fans, players and staff alike.
He has been very good today, Irish, to be fair. It's been a very rare day for mistakes.
As the free kick is whipped in, header 1, but no danger for Biggleswade United, and Robbie Ponting collects the ball safely and will look to kick this ball out and launch a Biggleswade United attack.
That is a problem.
But the ball's lost straight away in midfield, and the number 9 takes a pot shot. James Hatch takes a pot shot for Leighton Town, but it's the Biggleswade United free kick. What did you make of that action, Mr. Devlin?
Well, it's been a recurring theme in this game. Leighton always winning those sort of first balls. If Biggleswade if they can't win the first ball, win the second ball, make it at least a bit more difficult for Leighton Town, and you do feel that Town will most likely get this third goal of the game if there is one.
Yeah, it looks like Leighton are the more likely, which I don't like to say, being from the Biggleswade United side of the fence. And it must be said, Leighton Town have brought a good following with them today, in good voice. Plenty of youngsters are out, as you might say, as it's, of course, it's the Easter holiday currently still. I'm sure they're enjoying their holiday.
See, this is better. This is better from Biggleswade. Getting on the ball. Let's see if they can keep it.
Yeah, it's given away carelessly. It's Jaden Irish in his central midfield role today, which is unusual for him this season. Of course, did play there quite a bit last season. Given it away though, right in midfield, but the number 9, James Hatch, slips at the pivotal moment, manages to recoup possession, comes to nothing, and Biggleswade United have a goal kick.
Yeah, Jaden Norris, who has been fantastic today. It did seem he had control of that ball, but then the number 9 did slip, and now it's a Biggleswade goal kick for Robbie Ponting as he looks to obviously launch this ball into hopefully the Leighton half.
Yeah, he will, and there's another chant from the Leighton Town faithful, as it's a lovely touch by Abraham Easy. Unfortunately, the referee has seen something untoward there. I think it might have been a handball. Did not look like it was to me, but of course he's got a FA level badge to referee at this level, and I don't, so who am I to say that it wasn't a handball? And here is the free kick taken deep into Biggleswade United's half. Leighton Town have recovered possession, but it's now with Kane Farrell, who plays it forwards, and here's Lou on the ball towards James Cooper. Plays it forward to Lou again, looks to find Matt Cooper, but it's cut out, and James Cooper does find Matt Cooper. Unfortunately, comes to nothing, and it is a a Leighton Town throw in, with tempers starting to flare here.
The referee, when the last Biggleswade home fixture, the referee came under a lot of stick from the fans. He seemed to have lost control, and this referee seems to be very influenced by obviously both sets of players. So it will be interesting to see how it plays out in the last 25-30 minutes we have left of this game.
Yeah, won't it just? And Biggleswade United have a free kick as the clock has just struck 62 minutes. So just under half an hour left. And if there is a winner, Gus, who do you think is the more likely out from what you've seen so far in this second half?
You would say Leighton, but Biggleswade are just starting. They have started to sort of got through that tough patch of the game. So if they can get on the ball, play the lovely expansive football like we know they can, I mean, who knows? I mean, Easy's got one already. Who's to say he can't get another one, and hopefully Biggleswade can pick up all 3 points.
Yeah, he has, and you mentioned that Easy's got one. Do you think Christian Colas will be looking to have a change of personnel, bring a super sub on, so to speak?
Mate, he might do. I think that'll be definitely in his mind. It looks like someone is coming on at the moment. I'm sure he will when the next ball comes out. It's Biggleswade on this left hand side with Kane Farrell. He slips.
Yeah, he is.
Cooper in a dangerous position. Into Richard Christie. Wide he goes to Cooper again. That's James Cooper. Can he deliver? He seems to beat his man. Does deliver. And there's a chance. Can Biggleswade put it in?
It's a go. No.
Oh no.
It's a goal kick for Leighton Town. Looked for all the world like where Biggleswade United would score there, but unfortunately it came to nothing.
Chance.
Was a fantastic chance. Sum up that action.
Well, it came from really the right back James Cooper beats his man, puts a lovely ball in, and then I think it was Lou and Dovey who just sort of couldn't really get his feet settled, and obviously unfortunately he couldn't find the back of the net this time. But obviously still 1-1 here at Sacramento as Wyant for Leighton Town gets us back underway.
United substitution going off. It's Ricky Christie. Coming on is Alex Girdlestone.
Yeah, and as you heard there, Ricky Christie going off and Alex Girdlestone coming on. Put in a great shift today, Ricky Christie. Sum up his performance.
Yeah, he has been very solid again today. He might feel a bit unfortunate to come off, but obviously Christian feels that for the team that's for the best, and he's hoping maybe a fresh pair of legs will obviously get the other players boosted as well, as Leighton Town just lost the ball.
Yeah, let's hope he gives that extra attacking impetus that Biggleswade United need, and the ball is played forward towards Martinez, who whips the ball in low, but unfortunately is cut out. Although Matt Cooper looks to recover possession, and he's about to take a throw in.
This is much better, much better. Look at You said 10 minutes ago that Biggleswade would be on the ball in Leighton Town's pretty much 18 yards.
So I'm going to have to interrupt. It is Abraham Easy. And Martinez is playing it back towards Jaden Irish, who looked to ping it towards James Cooper, who will just about keep it in and play all the way back to Martin Russell, the captain for the day.
Yeah, it was good from James Cooper, especially seeing as Irish seemed to have played that ball very wayward. So he did very well to recover from that, as Biggleswade regained possession again with Kane Farrell into Irish.
Yeah, they do. And here's Lou towards Matt Cooper, who's taken the chance on from what must have been 25 yards plus out. But he's given the Leighton Town keeper, Tom Wyant, something to think about. And as a result, Biggleswade United have got a corner as we're just waiting for the ball to be retrieved. That was an absolutely thunderous effort.
No, they really are in the ascendancy now. And if they do very much look like they are going to score, can they do it from this set piece? Martin Russell is up, the big centre back.
Yeah, here's the corner about to be taken, doesn't beat the first man. Jaden Irish will get another chance, this time plays it short. And that didn't quite work either, but we'll have a third corner in succession here, with Jaden Irish perhaps looking not to try the short corner this time and put a ball in. No, he has taken it short again, and Biggleswade will look to put the ball in with Lou, who tries to backheel it. None of his teammates are on the same wavelength, and it's safely behind as far as Leighton Town are concerned.
Do you think Leighton Town will be satisfied with a 1-1 draw?
I don't think it's a bad result for them away from home at Biggleswade United, but of course they are chasing promotion, so they'll certainly be looking to get the 3 points here tonight at Second Meadow. As is beaten to the ball, and there's a chance for Leighton Town. Russell was beaten to the ball there. Perhaps his legs not quite as fast as they used to be, don't work quite as well. Of course, happens to us all. And the Leighton Town player stole in, took the chance, but it was saved brilliantly, it must be said, by Robbie Ponsing. And here's Leighton Town again with a ball not so good this time, and it's safely behind for a Biggleswade United goal kick.
That was a big moment for Leighton Town, because they were struggling in that period of the game. Biggleswade were on top, and then it was just, I think, a long ball forward from the centre back, and fortunately for Biggleswade's case, it is still 1-1 as Robbie Ponting looks to get us back underway with this goal kick.
Yeah, he does, and I've just been informed that Cristiano Ronaldo has just scored a sensational overhead kick for Real Madrid in the Champions League. So, of course, after the game, after you finish with us on YouTube watching Biggleswade United, make sure you go and watch that Ronaldo overhead kick. You will not be disappointed. Anyway, back to the game. And we have Leighton Town with a throw-in inside the Biggleswade United half. It's defended well, but the referee has given a foul to Leighton Town in a very promising position.
Yeah, he seems to have given a lot of fouls in favour of Leighton Town, and obviously that's not going to go down well with the Biggleswade faithful. But as the ball is about to be whipped in here,
yeah, it's just about to be whipped in here by the Leighton Town player, and let's hope Biggleswade United can defend resolutely here from the free kick. The ball is met, the delivery is met, but luckily the ball is cleared by Jaden Irish. Upfield towards Abraham Easy, who looks to hold off his man and does so quite well. And here's Lou marauding forwards, look to find his colleague and teammate in Abraham Easy, which he does so, but unfortunately the delivery let Abraham Easy down, and it's out behind for a Leighton Town goal kick. And it's going to be taken by Tom Wyant, who was actually our goalkeeper last season here at Biggleswade United. So we always like to welcome back old faces, old players that have played for this wonderful club, and we do, of course, wish him the best. Once the 90 minutes are over, of course, we want to win tonight. And here we have a Biggleswade United throw-in just inside their own half.
Yeah, it was very good movement from Lou and Easy. I'm sure that's maybe a partnership for the future games of Christian Colas's Biggleswade.
Yeah, I'm sure that will be in his thinking, as Leighton Town have got a free kick here, just about halfway inside their own half. And here is our ex-player, former goalkeeper Tom Wyant, about to take this goal kick. Sorry, free kick. And Biggleswade United will look to win the ball back fairly high upfield.
Yeah, with 20 minutes to go in this game, still waiting. It's not really been a side who have really controlled the game or looked definitely like scoring. We thought Biggleswade was struggling a bit, but then they had that very good period for 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's just kind of settled down the game. That edge has been taken out slightly. As you just heard there, substitution for Biggleswade United.
Yeah, surprising seeing as obviously he's got the only goal for Biggleswade today, but maybe he is resting him for future games, and he'll want the sub to be an impact.
Yeah, he will, won't he? And Abraham Easy, I don't know if he had a knock, but perhaps just taken off for tactical reasons. And Joshua Michette has come on and will look to provide, again, that extra attacking impetus. Of course, we all would like to wish Gareth Hunt, who was recently injured, a very speedy recovery from everyone here at Biggleswade United. And here is the sub that's come on. And he's done very well with his first action, but has unfortunately just lacked composure at the last when he needed a good delivery. Joshua Machette, usually so much better than that, and he'll know that. But of course, is a goal kick now for Leighton Town, with Tom Wyant about to take. Which wasn't perhaps his finest goal kick ever, but doesn't appear to matter too much, as it still found a Leighton Town shirt. And Leighton Town have still managed to keep hold of the ball as they hoof it downfield. But Martin Russell looks to shepherd the ball out nice and calmly, and has actually won his side a free kick.
Yeah, he did. It seemed like it was almost going to go out to a corner for Leighton, but thankfully for Martin's sake, it is a free kick, as obviously we get things underway again.
Yeah, we do. And here's Jaden Irish in his new look central midfield role.
And he's played there before, of course, so he's very familiar with this role. I have to say he has been excellent, distributing the ball very well.
Yeah, he's been good. He's been good. There's certainly room for improvement there. As Kane Farrell marauds forward, which is what he loves to do. But unfortunately it's given away, and now there's a big gaping hole at left back. Luckily Leighton Town do not make use of that, and it's a goal. It's a throw in to Biggleswade United, which Gerard Martinez is about to take. No, it's not. He's passed it over to the left back, Kane Farrell.
Yeah, it has last 15 or so minutes left in this game. Can Biggleswade, can you see Biggleswade getting the all-important winning goal here?
Yeah, I mean, of course anything's possible, but on the run of play, you have to say it's not the most likely scenario, but stranger things have happened in football, which is why we love this game so much.
It does seem down the right hand side of Biggleswade is where the main threat is coming. We had Machette, who almost created a decent chance as soon as he came on. Easy end, Lou created a couple of chances in the second half, so I think down the right hand side is the area where Biggleswade are going to be most potent in these last 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think that right hand side, certainly they've identified a weakness in Leighton Town's armour, and they're looking to exploit that. I mean, it will be a real shame, of course, if they do come away with only a point, with a careless penalty given away. For our viewers that, of course, didn't see the penalty, would you say it was a penalty? Do you think the referee was right in giving that?
Yeah, he was completely right. It was Masala down the right-hand side, and I believe it was Russell at the time who just mistimed the challenge, and obviously gave the penalty, and it was Ashley Fuller, of course, who equalised, and ever since we haven't seen the ball hit the back of the net.
Yeah, of course, our goalkeeper, Robbie Ponting, just stayed in the middle of the goal. You don't see goalkeepers do that very often at penalties. Why do you think that is?
No, I think he was maybe a psychological thing, trying to give the attacker the eyes. But obviously it didn't work this time. Biggleswade United awarded a free kick in a very dangerous position. Who do you think will be stepping up to take this one, Matt?
I think it will probably be the new, it seems, set piece taker for the day, in Gareth Hunt's absence, of course, Jaden Irish. And he looks
he's starting to walk away.
As though, yeah, he's starting to walk away, and it looks like
Matt Cooper.
It will be Matt Cooper.
He has got a delicious left foot on him, so
he does have a fantastic left foot, and let's hope he can deliver a ball of quality. And it is whipped in towards Lou, who does not convert what seemed like a gilt-edged opportunity. How on earth did that stay out?
Well, it's an unbelievable ball from Matt Cooper. I thought actually Russell was going to come in at that far post and maybe knock it in, but Biggleswade, they've had two great chances, and they may regret those later on in this game. It's a huge moment.
Yeah, you wonder how many more golden opportunities Biggleswade United will get, as we have about just over 10 minutes left of this game here at Second Meadow. And here's James Cooper on the ball, who looks as though he's taken out after giving the ball away, and the referee has acknowledged that he was taken out and has subsequently given the free kick to Biggleswade United.
You do feel if no one had said anything, would he have even given that foul? I'm not sure he even saw the incident at the time when James Cooper knocked it past the Leighton Town player, but Cooper, who has been very good in my books today, very solid.
Yeah, he has, always solid player, always a solid 7 out of 10 as Matt Cooper takes the free kick, his namesake. And here he is on the ball, maybe looks to get a shot away, but it's blocked by Leighton Town. And they've managed to launch an attack of their own. But Kane Farrell cuts it out brilliantly. Not cleared very well though by Martin Russell, captain for the day, which lets Leighton Town in. But again, it's a very poor delivery from the left hand side. From
the goal scorer for Leighton Town, Ashley Fuller, you expect a better delivery than that. But thankfully for Robbie Ponting's sake, it just went safely into his arms.
Yeah, it did, and here is Robbie Ponting, who launches the ball forward towards Josh Machette, who concedes a foul to Leighton Town.
To the skipper there, he just put an arm in, and I think obviously Colney just maybe played on that a bit, and it's now a free kick just inside Leighton's half. Will be taken by the keeper, Tom Wyant.
Yeah, it will. And so, are you suggesting that the captain there was looking for the free kick?
Well, no, of course he was never looking for the free kick, but once he feels there's contact, he's going to go down, and I think that's fair enough.
And it's a free kick here to Biggleswade United, which will be taken by Robbie Ponting. Do you think, as we enter the last 10 minutes or so, there will be a winner? Are we any closer to knowing if there'll be a winner?
I think definitely the play suggests that there's been more potent attacks in Biggleswade's play. Leighton have sort of dipped just a bit. They haven't looked as dangerous as they once were, but saying that, they had that chance not too long ago. So, but from a Biggleswade perspective, I would say that they look much more dangerous, yes.
Yeah, and as you heard there, Matt Cooper has just been taken off by Christian Colas, who's made his third and final substitution.
That is a surprise.
As said just a moment ago, 10 minutes to go, just over 10 minutes to go in this game, 79 minutes played. As you just heard there, Matt Cooper went off for Charik Achian, who will look to provide that attacking spark that has perhaps just been missing today from Biggleswade United.
Yeah, it has. But I was a bit surprised Cooper's come off, because he had that delivery there, which was a great delivery, and his all-round play has been good today. He almost created a chance there when he had nice little feet, and Nick got the shot off, but it was unfortunately blocked. But again, solid from him today. It's been a. I think this performance, they needed it, because they have been very poor recently against Oxyjets, 0-0. Didn't even have a shot in the game. Before that against Tring, they were okay, but you still felt they could improve on it. Even a point today against third placed Leighton Town will be a positive result, I'm sure, seen by Mr. Colas.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. And as we mentioned at half time, Biggleswade United need to rack up as many wins as they can to try and get that key word in football, momentum, in going into next season.
I mean, I'd say they need to lay the foundations in for next season. That is important. With the way they play, if they can keep on improving in the league, they've got more chance of course, going up than not. But as they have a throw-in.
Yeah, of course, there was a fantastic ball played there. Just didn't quite make it, Martinez, but they do have a throw-in quite deep into the Leighton Town half for their troubles. And it's taken by Kane Farrell, who unfortunately can't keep the ball back in, and it's now a Leighton Town throw-in.
Yeah, last 10 minutes of the game, still 1-1. You do feel this may just peter out. But yeah, the Biggleswade front two seem to be playing very much on the shoulder. I'm surprised maybe one of them, maybe Lou drops in and then one plays on the shoulder, and it just gives you that more dynamic movement.
Yeah, of course, let's hope it doesn't peter out. Let's hope Biggleswade United do get that all-important second goal, which looks, for all the world, whoever does get that second goal will be a winner. But unfortunately, there's two players down. It was a clash of heads. So we've got a break in play here. Of course, we hope both players are absolutely fine to continue. Players using this break in play to get on some body fluids for the last 10 minutes. And so they can continue to operate to their maximum. As they continue to take in these fluids into their body, whether it is water,
not their body fluids, mate,
or Lucasade, or body fluids. No.
But yeah, I mean, hopefully they're fine to continue as we look to get underway. I'm sure. I think both players are up now.
Yeah, both players are up now, being both clapped by both sets of supporters, and looks as though they'll be okay to continue. Of course, Biggleswade United have made use of all their substitutions, so they would hope that their player will be okay to continue. And as we enter the last 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah. Crucial moment in the game, of course. Biggleswade will look to defend this out. 16.
That's right.
Get out, get out.
And here's Leighton Town with an opportunity, but it's played through towards Robbie Ponting, with the crowd getting rather animated, trying to push Biggleswade United forward for the last 5 minutes to get that all-important winner. As Josh Machette looks to press the Leighton Town defence, but they play it forwards to launch another attack. It's well won in midfield, and here's Lou, number 10 for Biggleswade United.
He's given a good account of himself as Lou come into the team.
He has, and here's Josh Machette, whose touch just let him down at the pivotal moment there. And it's given away very cheaply in midfield by Leighton Town, unlike them. And here's Lou with his dancing feet, who's tackled at the last, much to the frustration of the Biggleswade United supporters, with the ever reliable Jordan Wright playing it forward. And here is Leighton Town on the ball. Play it forward. Let's play forward in midfield. It's a fantastic ball towards Martinez. If he can just get there, which unfortunately he can't. And James Towell shepherds him out of play, but it is still a Biggleswade United ball, and its throw-in is taken by Kane Farrell. And it's still a Biggleswade United ball, with Kane Farrell about to take the throw in.
Jordan Wright looks like he's just picked up a knock. He's just stretching out now, look.
Yeah, let's hope he's okay. Doesn't appear to be anything too serious. But of course, as just mentioned, Christian Colas has used all 3 subs. As Kane Farrell looks to play a 1-2 with Martinez. Doesn't quite come off, but Biggleswade United have a throw in just inside the Leighton Town half.
He's just gingerly walking, he's holding his right knee. Look, he just goes there, he's half gone down there, so hopefully he'll be okay to continue.
Let's hope he's okay, because he's so important for this team. He's an ever-present figure, isn't he?
Oh yeah, I mean, as he's going up now, he's of course ever-present. He's also obviously a very big lad, so he will be very dangerous at this set piece. Of course, Matt Cooper took the last set piece. He's no longer on the pitch, so it'll be interesting to see who takes it.
Yeah, and we've just had a substitution for Leighton Town, with Bruno Brito coming on for Leighton Town.
And they do here,
as the ball is looked to be whipped in by Kane Farrell, who's got a wonderful left foot. Ball's delivered. And unfortunately, it's not met by a Biggleswade United player, with a counter-attack on here for Leighton Town, but they don't make anything of it, and Robbie Ponting clears, not that convincingly. And Leighton Town have it in midfield, and here's the sub that's just come on, Brito, who just can't quite get there. James Cooper clears for a Leighton Town throw-in.
Yeah, he's definitely made the impact, Brito. From a Biggleswade point of view, hopefully he won't be making too much of an impact, but it does seem that Jordan Wright seems fine now. He just went up for that header, and I just was watching him and noticed that he didn't hobble afterwards. That is obviously very good news for Biggleswade.
Yeah, it looks like he can run it off, Jordan Wright, although he won't have that many minutes to run it off. We've only got 2 minutes left to play, plus of course any time the referee decides to add on for injuries and stoppages. And here's Robbie Ponting about to take this goal kick. Of course, we're not going to award the man of the match just yet, but who would you give it to on the basis of the first 88 minutes?
I'd say Irish has to be up there. He has been very good. Ponting has been good, in fairness, and the only real... You can't really say it's a mistake. The only thing you could say, maybe he could have saved the penalty, but it was a good penalty. Lou has impressed, I have to say.
Oh, sorry, and that's a not very clever decision from Robbie Ponting, who's completely miskicked the ball, gifted a Leighton Town corner. And as we enter the 90th minute, this would not be good for Robbie Ponting should Leighton Town score here.
Can you imagine if they concede here? He'll feel absolutely heartbroken.
Let's hope Biggleswade United can defend resolutely from this corner, and Robbie Ponting makes up for his earlier mistake and punches clear as Martinez looks to clear, but it doesn't get much distance on the clearance, just some height. The referee has given a free kick to Leighton Town here, much to the disagreement of the Biggleswade United fans.
He's complaining to the referee, but he's gone in with his arm, so I'm supporting the referee's decision here. He's obviously jumped in and he's jumped with his arms, and that's why he's giving it, unfortunately for Joshua's sake. But another set piece to defend here.
Yeah, there is, and it's whipped in by Leighton Town, who number 16 Brito fails to control it, and it's a goal kick to Biggleswade United.
Get the ball, man.
Yeah, and sorry, just on the man of the match, you were saying Jaden Irish deserves it.
Yeah, I think he's put in a very credible performance. I'd say Lou is impressed coming into the team. He started up front, he's now seems to have moved out wide. I would say easy, but he's not on the pitch. Can you give it to him, given that he's only played 75 minutes? Probably not. But Jordan Wright's been very good as well. Very solid again.
And it's Joshua just trying to get on the end of that, but doesn't make it. And it's Leighton Town at the other end, looking to provide a sucker punch to Biggleswade United. Pot shot there, but luckily for Robbie Ponting and Biggleswade United, it flashed wide of that left-hand post.
Yeah, it was a very good chance. It came really of nothing. The ball just set up nicely, about 20-25 yards out, and unluckily for the Leighton Town player, the shot did go wide. Remains 1-1.
Yeah, it does. And I think just on man of the match, that man James Cooper has put in a great shift, as his namesake Matt Cooper, who went off a few minutes ago. I think my man of the match would certainly be Matt Cooper. But of course that's not the official man of the match. Make sure you tweet us, put in the comment section your man of the match for today. Even though you've only seen half an hour, 40 minutes of the game, who do you think's the man of the match from what you've seen of the game?
Yeah, Irish again, really good there, just shouldering the player out of the way, and then played a pass which eventually got intercepted. But Leighton Town looked fairly dangerous here down the right hand side.
They do, and it's half intercepted by Jaden Irish, which is just about enough as Kane Farrell clears, and it really are pegged back. And I've just heard a shout for Kane Farrell to be man of the match, as no one could really have any arguments with that. He's always produces fantastic performances, as he has done today, and I'm hearing in my ear he will be the official man of the match. And here's Biggleswade United with a throw-in inside the Leighton Town half. This is probably the last chance saloon. So they're looking to take a long throw-in from that man, Kane Farrell, and try and launch an attack in the dying embers of the game.
Yeah, it comes to nothing in the end. It looks like and the ball's gone out for a Leighton Town throw. Referee has a look at his watch.
Yeah, it does, and Leighton Town looking to take this quickly. Of course, as you rightly mentioned, they need the points just as much as Biggleswade United do. They're chasing promotion. And there is the full-time whistle blown from the referee. It finishes Biggleswade United 1, Leighton Town 1.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Next game here at Biggleswade United is on Saturday when we entertain St Margaret's. Kick off 3 o'clock. Thank you.
Yeah, as you just heard, next game is on Saturday against St Margaret's. How would you sum up that 90 minutes that we've just seen this evening?
I think performance-wise for Biggleswade United it was much better than obviously previous weeks. To go and not lose even to a side that are gunning for promotion is very good.